This is the live Chakra Attunement. It is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025, and we're starting out, as always, with the breath, breathing in and breathing out. The conscious breath, where you're all of a sudden just stopping and taking note of what it feels like to pull oxygen into the body, to pull prana and chi force into your chakras, and also to be aware of your chakras, these energy centers, and what they might be telling you about your systems. Because remember, they connect to your physical, your glands, your organs, they connect to your metaphysical bodies, and different ones connect to the different layers in the aura. Your aura has layers, so we're so multi-layered and multi-dimensional, and that's opening up into the human consciousness right now with all the new energy, and sometimes it takes a little bit of work to get it organized. It's kind of like putting on a new suit, maybe inside out and backwards, and so you're having to learn to deal with what that feels like. So there is a lot of new energy going on, and it is affecting the physical bodies, the mental bodies, the emotional bodies. So all of our etheric bodies are affected. And the one thing that can bring us all together and can connect us to the earth aspect of ourselves through those earth chakras, those lower chakras that deal with your everyday life here on the planet, root, belly, and sacral. And then they can connect us to our higher frequency bodies and layers in the aura by connecting us with also the galaxy and the higher energies, the universe, the heavens force. So those are the top three, 5, 6, and 7. And then, of course, the bridge in the middle is what it's all about, the green energy in the center of the chest, the Anahita chakra, the heart chakra. This is love. This is where love exists, and ultimately, as you go deeper into understanding, you recognize that love is the glue of the universe. Love is what creates. Love is ultimately what manifests. Breathing in, breathing out. And if what manifests in a dual world is the opposite of love, that's the distortions. And that's what we're in the process of working on healing and understanding more fully. Breathing in, breathing out. So focusing on the breath, visualize that container of light around the body, below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, behind the body, to the right and the left of your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Focusing on your rhythm, visualize that container. Notice what you notice. Sometimes I notice that it's a little frayed in some areas, or it's got some holes. Sometimes when I'm reading for someone, the aura looks like it's been totally beat up, like Swiss cheese. So this is something, it's like an energy. Think of it as a membrane, and then the container that you create is like your force field around the aura, around the physical body, around all those layers. So notice what you notice. Breathing in and out, you might get an indication of a color or a texture, and you might have noticed some parts of it are lumpy, and then you can connect where those parts might be worn or lumpy or have little holes or rips in them, or even big ones. You can sort of notice which chakras they're connecting to, which parts of the system, and from there you can find out the things that you need to do to repair them. Breathing in and breathing out. So just like if you had, if you're a big bicycle enthusiastic person and you carry your little repair kit around with you and you keep those tires in good shape so that you don't have any blowouts, it's the same thing that we do with the daily maintenance. We check it out. We notice if there's any weak spots before we do have a blowout. However, if we have a blowout, we know how to repair it. It's best to keep the practice going, though, and keep it on a steady daily basis so that your breakdowns don't have to be too huge breathing in, breathing out. So within that container of light now, you're checking it out again below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, to the right, the left, behind. And we'll start to visualize Kuan Yin, our image with our prayer on the prayer card this year, where she's hugging the earth to her chest and surrounding the earth in love and light and each and all and every living thing upon it. Just take a moment to realize, hey, we're not alone. There's a lot of support out there. We have to slow down to hear it. If we're caught in fear and, what's going to happen, Chicken Little with our running around in circles, we won't be able to hear and access the energy that's available to help us move through this, to help us in our own growth. Breathing in and breathing out. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others, and I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassionate understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour over the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. We thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in my life and in my world. And just taking a breath, connecting with the divine feminine energy. We're going to have an increase of that divine feminine energy coming through to the earth these days. So keeping that in mind, deeply connecting. Drop your attention down to the root chakra. So that is at the pelvis and the tailbone area. And it goes down the legs, and then at the bottom of each foot, in the center there, you have chakras as well, the smaller chakras that connect to these main chakra of the root. And just, roll your feet around, curl your toes, imagine you're out on the beach and you're just digging into the sand and you're feeling that connection to the earth, or you're walking on your lovely lawn or on the moss or in the fields or whatever. Feel the earth below your feet. And breathing in, you can mentally speak to yourself, I am connected to the new healed whole Mother Earth. I am supported by the new healed whole Mother Earth. Breathing in and out. And feeling your sits bones on the chair or the seat that you're seated, or if you're standing, just keep rolling the feet around. Concentrate the red energy, visualizing it, drawing it into your container of light and into your auric field, and then concentrating it down and right in that root chakra, the pelvic floor, the tailbone. So to wake it up and connect to it, our exercise tone is a low toning of Om, and the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes with this chakra is Lam. So just kind of breathing in. You can mentally repeat things like, I'm fully supported by the new healed whole Mother Earth, I'm safe here, I'm grounded here, whatever it is that you need. Breathing in, breathing out. Low-toned Om followed by the Lam mantra. Om. Lam. Om. Lam. And take a nice deep breath and just kind of feel the vibration of red just moving through your whole body, through your fingertips, through your physical self, through your aura, into that energy field, and feel that root chakra, it's spinning at the precise right frequency for your body. Breathing in, breathing out. And you can go back to making some statements. I'm grounded in spirit. I'm grounded in the new, to and with the new healed whole Mother Earth. So make your little statements there. Make it real for you. And we're going to do one more round of that root chakra vibration. Ready? Here we go. Lam. Good. Breathing in and out. Adjust your body. Keep that spine straight. Move up to the navel area. Spreading out to the hips, through the intestines, wrapping around the kidneys and the back. This is our second chakra, our sacral chakra. This is the creative energy. This is the place where we can really accept abundance and pleasure and joy and fun. It's where we procreate, and it's also our creative space. So this is where we create from, breathing in and breathing out. So this is a medium toned Om, where you bring orange energy in. Sort of orange to me is always kind of a fun, bright, upbeat, vitamin C kind of energy. And as you breathe that into your body, fill your auric field, your container of light with orange. Then go ahead and do the medium toned Om, visualizing and concentrating in the navel area and spreading out. And the one syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam. Ready? Vam. Breathing in and breathing out. Om. Vam. From there, we're going to come up to the solar plexus. So check your spine, nice and straight, sitting up from those hips, and your hips aligning with your rib cage, and the space opening up, really opening up your rib cage, shining your heart out, lifting up those ribs, opening up your power chakra. So that gets squashed in the world that we live in. We're sitting most of our day when we're up. Most of us are sitting a good deal of the time, squashing. We don't sit super straight, so we squash out that power chakra, and it makes you think about that, and think about the world we're in right now, and think about the rate we're going, and this idea of working for the corporation and whatever it is. So think about that. Breathe in, shine your personal power out. This is also a sense of self-worth. This is the yellow in color. So breathing in, breathing out, you can start to imagine the sun shining. Or last night I was taking a walk with my friend, and we looked over, and there was this huge garden filled with sunflowers. She actually stopped and took a picture. It was just so amazing to see all those sunflowers kind of staring back at us, 6 feet tall and 5 feet tall, and really just a wonderful field of them, right in somebody's front yard, turned it into a field of sunflowers. So breathing that energy in of yellow, you can mentally repeat, I am worthy of love, or whatever it is that you need right now. So concentrate on that for a moment. I am worthy of abundance, worthy of receiving, worthy of love, respect, worthy of being here on the planet right now, whatever it is. Breathing in and out. It's the higher toned Om, and the one syllable Sanskrit mantra that does go with this chakra is Ra. Om. Ra. Om. breathing in and breathing out. As you draw the breath in and you sit nice and tall, shine your heart out. We're moving up to the 4th chakra, the bridge between those first 3 that deal with your life here on earth and your interactions and your ups and downs and the people in your daily life at work or friends or family. Breathing in and out. Now we come up to the heart, and this is the green, shining it out of your chest. The exercise is so deep sighs. Go ahead, just keep sighing into the heart. It's very helpful in kind of relaxing your body and releasing tension. One syllable Sanskrit mantra along with this green vibrational color is yum. So let's try that. Ready? Yum, 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 yum. And you can just visualize in your heart somebody you love, beings that you love, the earth that you love, the trees, the flowers, the plants. Connecting to that feeling, spreading it out from the heart all around you. Yum. Yum. We're going to come up to the throat chakra. This is the first of the upper 3, the blue, the indigo, the violet to white light, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. So these are the ones that start to connect us all over the place. First of all, we communicate who we are, our truth, our love into the world. Second of all, we get to the vision in the 6th chakra. We get to being able to see a bigger picture. We get to be able to see beyond the veil. We get to be able to see holistically instead of dualistically. So this is a wonderful chakra to aspire, working to open, which opens all the best if these chakras below it are aligned and we're ultimately grounded. So breathing in, breathing out. You notice that there is no one chakra that's better than the other because they all work together in synergy, in a symphony and a harmony. Breathing in, breathing out. So we used the lion breath with this because it's kind of a clearing, roaring breath, bringing in that energy. Tongue comes out to your chin. Pause, flare up. Hum, hum. It's H-U-M. Hum. Deeply releasing. Hum, hum, hum. Yeah. And now from there, the one syllable Sanskrit mantra where you're visualizing the blue of the sky is also hum, but we're going to chant it. So see the difference. Hum, hum, hum. And so some of you may need a little bit more of the to clear that out. It's a good one to practice clearing out because we're bringing who we are out into the connected world. And a lot of times, we have lots of ways that we try to cover that up, either to manipulate things or to be safe or to control. So this is really your communication center, something to work on right now. And that doesn't just mean your words that you speak to other people, but it's also about the energy that you're putting out there. This chakra deals with a lot of starting to connect you and bring your energy out into the world. So think about that for a minute. We'll talk about that more in depth tonight. But you're bringing your energy, you're conveying it into the soup, into the collective energy. And by changing yourself and dealing with your issues, you're actually changing the collective. So that is something really important to think about, powerful to think about, and pat yourself on the back for your daily practices because they are helping shift the energy on the planet and the consciousness of the race. breathing in, breathing out. So from that blue of the sky and that bright, clear blue, we start to move into the twilight blue, the indigo color, the deep sapphire. And I like to, at this sixth chakra, to take a moment to remind myself all the things I have to be grateful for. So I turn the palms up here and I take a moment of gratitude. You can start to express, I'm grateful for this day. I'm grateful for this body. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for all of you. And just start to express your gratitude. And boy, sometimes it just lifts you up and you remind yourself, why am I worrying about this or that? Look at how much I have. Look at what the universe gives me. Look at the water that comes out of my faucet. And look at, this beautiful day. And look at the roof over my head and whatever it might be. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, the exercise is a high-pitched that just kind of pierces through the veil and confusions. And the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra, along with this indigo energy, is Sham. So ready? Sham, Sham. Indigo. Shem. May I see clearly. May you see clearly. May all beings see clearly. Breathing in, breathing out. We come up to the crown, the top of the head. This chakra is the purple to white light, so the violet, amethyst, purple energy. Just start to breathe that in and fill your whole auric field with that energy, swirling it through and feeling it concentrate at the top of your brain, the top of your head there, moving through your skull and all the way up, connecting to spirit. The exercise, while you're going from this violet, purple to white light, for some of you even gold, other colors may pitch in. Can pay attention, watch, notice what you notice, and the palms stay up, and the exercise goes from a low tone to a high tone, wah, 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 like that. And when you get to your highest tone, just kind of let it go even higher than you can hear, and allow yourself to receive the shower of light that comes back to you from spirit. Ready? Wah, 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 wah. Good to keep the palms open to receive and feel that energy with gratitude. Thank you, thank you. Here we go again. The one-syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes with the crown chakra is Om. So we'll tone Om to close our practice today, to seal it. Before we do, you can set your intention for the day. Take a moment to express gratitude again, to yourself, to others, to be grateful for this circle and our guides and guardians and angels and ascended masters that assist us. You can bring your palms together in Anjali Mudra prayer pose in front of the heart, or you could lay your palms on the heart for this toning of Om. Ready? One beautiful Om. And that's going to conclude us. We'll be back on Saturday